and welcome back to another episode of Cabin in the Woods. So this past weekend we had a seafood broil for the first time ever. Obviously we didn't pay for all of it. Everyone chipped in, but it was super fun. And I did a lot of baking everything. I've got pictures for you guys. Here you go. So that's smoked salmon made in the smoker here. It's made with brown sugar and stuff. I wish I could just click through these without, there should be arrows, right? There you go. I made some homemade buns. That's the seafood broil. The oven was so dirty from like the stuff splashing over because we had to get 2 pots because there was so much. So in a seafood broil, if you've never heard of it, it's lobster, crab legs, these things, forget what they're called, petong, I forgot what they're called in English, shrimp, not oysters, but mussels, corn. We put a bunch of mini potatoes in there just so that it would be more fun, bite size. Usually people put big potatoes, and then sausage, like pre-cooked sausages, and like a bunch of spices, and it's really, really good. We even made a separate one because one of his sisters, she doesn't eat meat, so she got her own like veggie broil. Barbecued some hamburger and hot dogs for the kids. Garlic bread. That's the setup we had in our backyard. Those are all my sunflowers. They're slowly starting to pop. Pasta salad, broccoli salad, and then all the food. That's the seafood broil on the pans. And the sauce, you take the seafood broil sauce and you mixed it with melted butter and you put it on top. Whoever wants it, or you dip your stuff in. It's really, really good. I got super full. More of my homemade buns. Marble cake that I made a marble cake for the first time. It doesn't look really pretty, but it was really good. 2 different types of icing. P-Jack's mom made turtle cheesecake things. And that was like strawberry angel cake. That was my favorite. That one was really, really, really good. That's butterscotch pie. Sorry, no, it's peanut butter pie that she made. I've never had that. I haven't even tasted it yet. It's still in the fridge. And that's a nighttime picture of the bonfire, and then you can see the projector over here. So it was a good weekend, but it was a lot of work, and I'm freaking tired, but I'm freaking tired. That's why I'm taking today off from doing renovations with P-Jacks, because I need a physical day off. I'm freaking hurting. Also, what was I gonna say? You know that hotel that we saw in the last video where they were like something like a mist appearing and stuff? I was gonna go. I showed P-Jacks and everything, but it was really out of our way. Like, let's say we were on the north side of town, it was all the way down to the southwest. So that's like a half-hour more drive. Excuse me. Drive, and we were too busy with work, so we couldn't really make it. But anyways, I didn't click on anything in advance yet. I don't know if Nuke has a new video. Hopefully he does. I'm recording this on Monday. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm building a fence, Wednesday, Thursday. And then hopefully I'm going to hear from that job interview. Hopefully I actually got the job for that hotel close to where I live. She's on vacation this week, so I'll know for sure next week. I really hope so, because I thought I had it on the spot, so. And I need income, obviously, right? So, okay, there's a new video. Hell yeah. 10 scary videos from all over the place. Pause. Bookmark. Bookmark bar. Done. This is a music video that I have to watch that someone sent me. All right, yeah, that's my update. I hope you guys are doing okay. Let's just get right onto it. Ooh, also, I just made myself a different coffee. This is my first sip. Yeah, it's okay. I'm mixing some hot chocolate with it. Like, no sugar or nothing. It's hot. It's alright. Let's get spooked.
Some say that children have the uncanny ability to connect to the spirit world, and in some cases even see or communicate with the other side. In this next video, a father is home alone with his son when the toddler seems to spot something truly bizarre.
Mama. Mama! Your mama isn't there. There's no one there. Mama. Are you seeing ghosts? Yes.
In another creepy video posted by Kurt Harris, his family is visiting his grandmother in Chicago when his little cousin Daisy says something that is downright chilling.
That's the man come to see me now.
Who come to see you at night?
The man.
What man? What man? Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did.
Little Daisy claims that the relative in an older photo on the wall visits her at night. Now, the only problem with that is, well, he did.
Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did.
In fact, the man in the photo passed away in 2005, over 14 years before little Daisy was even born. She has never even met the man. Or did she actually meet his ghost? You decide.
Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did.
The Crescent Hotel.
I think that kids just have an overactive imagination, so you don't really know for sure. Unfortunately, but then the first kid, I felt like this kid, I felt like he was gonna say yes to anything. He's just a little kid. He's like, yeah. He doesn't even know what he's saying right now. He doesn't understand it. But yeah, next.
Over 138.
Up here?
Uh-huh.
He did.
The Crescent Hotel. Built over 138 years ago, the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs, Arkansas has become infamous for its dark history full of death and tragedy, leaving the hotel with the ominous name, quote, the most haunted hotel in America. The hotel was once a treatment center run by a man named Norman Baker. Baker claimed that he had, quote, the miracle cure for cancer. Of course, these claims were completely false, and hundreds of people lost their lives within the walls of this building, hopelessly waiting on a cure that would just never come. Some of the patients' remains were said to be scattered on the property. Now, with a history like that, it's no wonder that today many of the hotel guests claim to have had terrifying paranormal encounters, and some of these experiences were even caught on camera. 4 years ago, Jennifer Chronister was visiting the Crescent Hotel with her mother when she accidentally captured something truly creepy.
Girls trip, most haunted hotel in America, and my nightstand on the creepy door is my eyes shut. So early bedtime looking for ghosts.
Did you see it? When slowed down, it becomes clear that something moves in front of Jennifer's camera, something that resembles a small child. Even creepier, Fox Nation reporter Abby Hornacek also stayed at the hotel and left with painful scratches on her back. But that's not all. A woman named Angelina and her daughter were staying in room 212 at the Crescent Hotel. It is said that on this side of the building, the spirit of a mysterious lady in white is often seen on the balconies. In fact, it's claimed that sometimes this ghost is actually seen falling from the balconies into the garden below.
That looks like a nice cozy
it's 6
spot.
in the morning and Angelina is
rocking
outside her
chairs.
room enjoying her coffee. And then this happens.
So it's just someone over there singing.
Angelina is shocked and also a bit excited when she hears the voice of a woman singing from the balcony right next to her.
It's probably
Because
further down.
there's no one over there. Angelina
man.
says that she was a bit creeped out by the experience, but she is also grateful to have captured what she believes is the voice of a spirit. Knock, knock. Late one night, a group of friends decide to film themselves taking a spooky dare at a local school that is said to be haunted. The story goes that if you go around to the back of the school and knock on the nurse's office door, someone or something will knock back.
Go! Just knock on it, knock. No, go. Knock harder. Let them know. Let them.
A sudden loud scream sends the girls running in terror.
Let them.
Now, unfortunately, the original creator of this video has basically disappeared off the internet. So for now, whatever happened next remains a mystery. We need scary videos, so
Just kids scaring each other. That's all it is.
if you've seen one or even filmed one yourself, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. School's out. 14 years ago, Mark Doty visited a private school in Seattle to use the school's recording studio to lay down a new track. Mark sets up his camera in the school hallway and is about to record a vlog for social media. But for some reason, he just isn't feeling well and is having trouble keeping focused. Eventually, he just gives up. Much later, Mark is going back through the footage that he recorded at the school. What he sees chills him to his core. This is the video.
Okay. I'm not doing this right. Okay. I can't even see myself. I don't know if this is, okay, never mind.
Did you see it? The eerie translucent figure of a woman dressed in a long white gown can just barely be seen walking down the staircase. But as the figure suddenly turns the corner, it becomes very visible, but then it disappears out of sight. Mark is completely unaware of what's happening right behind him, but for some reason he feels confused and unfocused. Now, it's worth mentioning that Mark has dedicated his social media and YouTube channel exclusively to his music. This 14-year-old footage is the only video on his channel that has anything to do with the paranormal. The unwelcome guest.
That's actually pretty interesting. I wonder if he just pranked it. He did like a little prank. Because why would there be a ghost with a gown, white gown, in a school? Like, kids don't walk around with white gowns. But if it was 14 years ago, I don't think we could, unless you have really good equipment, I don't think you could fake that well. He said he had a YouTube, right?
Channel that has anything to do with the paranormal. The unwelcome guest. But then it disappears out of sight. Mark is completely unaware of what's happening right behind him, but for some reason he feels confused and unfocused. Now, it's worth mentioning that
Automatic gainsay? He has a lot of subscribers.
I'm Mark Doty. Welcome to Automatic Gainsay. If you like recipes as... This isn't right. I'm Mark Doty.
10 years ago. So yeah, it looks like it's mostly just music. If you go in their videos and you sort by oldest, I was just checking to see if he had ghost stuff in his older videos. So this is just music. Yeah. But it looks like he was trying to act and stuff.
Made my way through the jungle. Sure enough, I had found one of these time door things, and
Okay, so see? They did do editing on his channel, and he did try and record to be an actor and do TV shows and things, so that's all it is. That's all it is. And that's why you check.
That Marcus dedicated his social media and YouTube channel exclusively to his music. This 14-year-old footage is the only video on his channel that has anything to do with the paranormal.
As you can tell, he's acting weird in the video, like it seems really fake.
Workers at a mid-sized hotel in Los Angeles, California have noticed strange things happening on the hotel's second floor. These odd incidents usually seem to occur late at night.
Alright, so we're getting crazy calls from this room that is unoccupied in the second floor. Okay, keys. I think it's 226. That's right.
By the way, if I do get the job, it's mostly night shifts, so if weird stuff happens, I will be recording it for you guys.
Phone. No one's calling. No one's here. Everything's chilling.
A worker at the hotel says they've been getting frequent unexplained phone calls from an empty room on the second floor. He goes to check, but he finds no explanation for the bizarre calls. There's no one staying in that room. But did you hear it? After I carefully analyzed this video, I noticed something odd that neither the uploader or his viewers seemed to catch. Now I've isolated and enhanced the audio to make it easier to hear, but listen closely.
Yeah, 226, that's right. Yeah, 226. Yeah, 226.
Without knowing, the hotel worker seems to have caught a creepy EVP of a voice whispering, "Why?" as he walks down the second floor hall. But that's not all that the late night hotel staff has captured on video. During a slow night of work at the hotel, a girl named Brooke and her coworker decide to pass the time with a fun little race challenge. They put their phone in the hotel's elevator on the third floor and attempt to race the elevator down to the lobby to pick it up. But then things just get weird.
Go.
Stuck in the elevator? How'd you get stuck in? How you got stuck in the? just a confused guest hanging around. Or the elevator's broken.
The elevator hangs on the allegedly haunted second floor as the doors continuously open and close for no reason. And strangely enough, another unexplained voice seems to quietly say, "Hello?"
If you've ever worked in a hotel, this kind of stuff happens all the time. Elevators just do that.
Cut to another night at the hotel.
Could have been a
Brooke
guest.
decides to record as she and her coworker.
Right? It's tough to say in these videos, and I'm not saying they're lying at all. I just mean it's tough to tell because you don't know what the guests, where they are. They could have, usually there's little chairs on the left side of the elevator. Maybe she was sitting getting snacks from the vending machine. Someone was. They're like, saw the door open. They're like, "Hello?" Like, we don't know. There's not enough information. As you know, it's a little creepy. Yes, of course, especially when you work nights in a hotel. But
Worker are busy arranging furniture in one of the vacant second floor rooms. The video was meant to be a random vlog showing what they do on an average night at work. But when she looks back at her footage, she finds something that is pure nightmare fuel.
I felt bad. How do you up the stairs?
I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also
No, don't feel bad. It's just terrible.
they're talking pretty loud.
Didn't you know this?
Hopefully there's no one around them
Yeah.
trying to sleep.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah.
anyways. So my sister, she graduates in 2 days, and I asked for the whole weekend off.
What do you want to talk about? Where the mirror should go?
Yeah, actually, let's do our job.
Okay. All right. Chat. Should the mirror go
Here,
in this
the
corner?
right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner?
Did you see it?
No.
For a brief moment, a dark shape can be seen standing in the opposite corner of the room, eerily watching the two young women as they work. But when they pan the camera back over to the corner where the dark figure was standing, there's nothing there. So, is this LA hotel haunted, or?
So that's not a reflection of the girl holding the mirror, and it's not the girl on the floor, obviously. And that's the corner where there's like a stack of TV and things.
Or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? You decide. A cry for help. Late one
I want to see
afternoon,
that corner again.
is this watching the two young women as they work. But when they pan the camera back over to the corner where the dark figure was standing,
And we didn't really hear anybody walking around or hiding, but they were talking really loud, so I don't know for this one. That's maybe one of you guys can tell.
there's nothing there. So, is this LA hotel haunted, or is it all just a very elaborate hoax? You decide. A cry?
We would have to go on that person's channel and see if they actually do just record vlogs or if they have a lot of spooky stuff on there, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like scrolling back, so next.
For help. Late one afternoon, two teenage girls are hanging out in the woods near their home. They're taking pictures of a red rose in the forest for an art project for school. They begin to hear something very strange coming from the woods nearby. They start to get a little freaked out, and one of the girls takes out her phone and captures this disturbing video.
What if I screamed to scare the demons? They would mimic your scream. Oh. never scared me anyway. Maybe it's just a bunch of kids trying to summon demons. That in the forest we're in? Yeah. Sounds like fun.
It's just a kid having a
The more you listen, the less
cry
scary it
attack.
sounds. The more I listen, the more scary it sounds. I sound like one of those now. Oh, you gotta get Yeah.
Maybe there was a kid that was lost, so he's looking for help?
I think I know what it is. I think it's a hyena.
That's not a hyena.
So a hyena sound like?
This is a kid screaming for help.
The two girls hear bizarre screaming coming from somewhere nearby in the woods. But the two teenagers, apparently fearing demons and hyenas, are pretty freaked out and decide to just hurry home. One of the girls tells her mother what happened, and her mom makes the very wise decision to immediately call the police.
Wow.
The local
what a
authorities
bunch of
arrive
dumb
and search
kids.
the area, and in a tragic turn of events, they find a woman in the woods desperately screaming for help. The woman's husband had suddenly lost consciousness and quickly passed away out in the middle of the forest. The woman cried and cried for help, but it was hours before anyone came. Now, unfortunately, nothing could be done for the man, even if the call had been made earlier. But this very sad story is a good reminder that scary sounds aren't always something scary.
What a bunch of dumbass kids. I don't know, like, if it's the new generation, and I don't mean to sound like an old grandma, or maybe it's just common sense with those two specifically, but I would have called for help right away. Like, I would have screamed back and been like, holy shit, are you okay? Like, they're obviously very young, and they've never really been through or seen anything in life yet, so they're not experienced enough, I guess. I shouldn't judge them, because I wasn't there, but it's really frustrating. I'm like an old grandma, like, back in my day. Jesus, man.
Calling the authorities.
And have you noticed too lately, like it's, well, not lately, but it's getting like really bad, that instead of actually helping someone, people just record it, and it's getting like worse. Like I see on TikTok, they're like, look at this old, they're recording this person, they're like, look at this old grandma, poor thing, she's trying to get her in her car and she can't get in. And they're like, until somebody shows up to help them. But the person's recording this the whole time. They don't stand up to go help her. Like, put your fucking phone down and go help someone for once in your life. What is wrong with you? What? Like, when I see those videos, I'm like, uninterested. Like, get rid of that. I understand in the moment, maybe you're not thinking, but it's... It's really, really frustrating.
Just might save a life. Secret shopper. One night at around 10 p.m. at a discount store in California, Rodney, the store manager, is busy processing some inventory in the stockroom. Rodney is completely alone when something happens that sends chills down his spine.
I want you guys to focus on this area right here, okay? Hold on, let me speed this up a bit. All right, watch. Look, boom, you see that?
Suddenly, for no reason, a box falls from the high shelf in the storeroom with a loud bang, freaking Rodney out. But as he reviews the store security camera footage to show what happened, he suddenly hears a strange sound coming from somewhere inside the store. He goes to investigate, And this is when things get really creepy.
Is that you? Look, I'm here by myself. Nobody's here. It's just me.
Yeah.
See that?
At least he's showing it.
Come out. I'm not afraid of you. Is that you? That threw down the box earlier?
Not me trying to look at the prices at the American store.
Come on out. You don't scare me.
That's a nice crock pot over there.
Come on out. He's trying to mess with me. Ooh! Oh, shit.
I did not hear
Rodney
it.
searches the store to find the source of the strange sound, when suddenly he feels a weird tug on his hair, almost as if something is touching him. He goes to check the store security camera, and his blood runs cold.
Look, there I am, right there. Look, you see that? You see that?
What the fuck?
Nah. Nah.
Nah, that's weird.
It looks like something.
No.
It looks
I'm trying to see the ceiling. That's just fire.
like something pulled Rodney's hair. Now, Rodney posted his video to show what happened to him, but has chosen to keep his identity and the location of the store a secret.
That's weird.
I didn't want to be labeled this store as the haunted store. So I got you my store, some crazy things happened, and took some video, and that's about it.
So, is this a real paranormal encounter or not? As always, I leave that up to you to decide.
He's got nice fancy hair. Huh. That's I would be pretty freaking freaked out. And his reaction seemed pretty genuine. I mean, the box one, that could just be from not being piled up well. Because I see, like, look at these boxes, how they're tilting on the side here. And this one, how it's, like, super crooked. Like, because I worked at Lowe's seasonal for a bit, and we had to do safety checks on the top boxes every morning. That's why I noticed that. Because this would have been unacceptable in our store. Even in the back rooms. Like, this definitely wouldn't have passed a safety check. We would have had to fix it. So the box thing is like, nah. But the hair thing is pretty freaking freaky. Like, I don't know what it could be. And it's not like there's someone behind him pulling a string. He was alone in the store. And there's like a wide open area around him. It's like, and his video didn't cut. It's not like he put something on, like a hook on his hair and then started walking. Like, that one's pretty freaky, to be honest.
But look, there I am, right there. Got you my store. Some crazy things happened.
And the fact that he doesn't want to show his identity and even all of that, it just makes it more real to me, because he's just doesn't want a bunch of people showing up and stuff, right? Crazy.
And took some video, and that's about it.
So, is this a real paranormal encounter or not? As always, I leave that up to you to decide. Emergency. In this next creepy video, 3 medical students are working the night shift, and it's a bit of a slow night on the job. So, to pass the time, they decide to set out to explore an abandoned and allegedly haunted section of the hospital, the old out-of-service hospital emergency room.
You guys, haunted ER?
What about it?
We're gonna go.
No.
Haunted ER, haunted ER.
Throughout the hospital's many years in operations, countless patients died in this section of the hospital. The most recent tragic death being that of a young child. It is said that the ghosts of patients who passed away still haunt the old ER. So, the 3 med students make it down to the abandoned old emergency room. And yes, things are about to take a terrifying turn.
You look good too. Oh my god, my head is huge. Chloe, so I can't even... Huh?
It's just close to the camera.
Yeah, you're right. We got a chance for the haunted. Yeah.
These people are overworked and understaffed, and they go through a lot of stress in their life.
It feels like a
very stressful job. So if anybody judges them for doing something like this, they can fuck off.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Is anything?
What?
And there's a security guard there. There's probably a security guard watching them and laughing.
Yeah, it's just a little doll. It was training.
Oh, it's a training doll.
Put it here.
It's still weird though.
It's weird.
That's creepy.
That's weird.
Oh, it looks like it's being renovated. Look at the paint cans.
Oh, that's freaky. Let's go.
Oh.
What?
Why are you looking? Oh, the lights are on.
That's
Go
weird.
in.
Oh.
Go in.
No, go in.
Go in. Go in. Figure out why the lights are on. I don't like that. I don't like that. Do it.
They look like evil eyes. You guys can come in with me.
Yeah, of course we're gonna go in with you.
Thanks. Ooh, it feels weird. Was that you?
Yeah.
This room feels weird. I don't like this. Ooh. Oh, the curtain moved.
No, it did.
Yeah, it did. It moved.
No,
It moved.
it
It
didn't.
moved. Yes, it did.
Why would a
It did.
curtain move?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
A curtain moves on its own, and a cane falls to the floor almost as if it was pushed. The 3 medical students are completely freaked out and just run right out of there. So, are the stories true? And is the old emergency room haunted by the spirits of former patients? Let me know what you think.
Can we see if somebody actually grabs the curtain?
Haunted by the spirits of former patients. Let me know what you think. Cynical.
I want to see if you can see a hand grabbing. I'm sure Nuke would have showed it though, right? If there was actually a hand grabbing the... Because if you look, do you see a hand here?
How did you not see that? Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
A curtain moves on its own, and a cane falls to the floor almost...
So the cane, I think it's because that guy was running away and having heavy stomps. But the other one, I wonder if there was another hospital staff person just trying to sleep in there at night. Because, you know, they have sleeping rooms and stuff. Maybe one of them just decided to sleep over there just to take a little break because they were working like 48 hours or something. That's the only thing I can think of that would have happened. But like, why wouldn't the person have said something? Maybe because the guy was recording and they didn't want to show their face because they could have gotten fired. But that would have spooked me.
How did you not see that?
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
That definitely
The
was
curtain moves on its own, and a cane falls to the floor almost as if it was pushed.
And my
The three
dad's told me a
medical
lot of
students are
spooky
completely
videos
freaked
from the
out and just
hospital.
run right out of there. So, are the stories true? And is the old emergency room haunted by the spirits of former patients?
And it doesn't look very old.
Let me know what you think. Cynical. A Nuke's Top 5 viewer and YouTube gamer who goes by the name Professor Cynical reached out to us about some scary, unexplainable events that have been happening at his home in England.
And that kind of stuff happens all the time now. And the hell?
Even though Professor Cynical is, cynical and a skeptic, he says that ever since his family moved into their home 4 years ago, things have happened that he simply can't explain. Late one night, after being awakened by strange noises, Cynical gets up and starts recording. What happens next is downright creepy.
Don't worry about that. That was my air freshener going off automatically. 8 minutes. Bargain. Nah, mate. Nah. Nope. I am moving out.
Cynical is shocked when he sees the door to the kitchen move all by itself. But it gets even creepier.
Can you make something move again? Can you make anything move?
Cynical has the scare of a lifetime when suddenly a chair forcefully slides towards him from all the way across the room. Professor Cynical says that he now believes his house might just be very haunted, and he thinks that he and his family should maybe just move out. Graveyard shift.
I don't know. This one's kind of like a nope for me, dog. It's kind of like I want to believe him, but it's just too... I can't explain it. Can you guys explain it? Like, it's just too typical of a video. The drawer opening and the door creak and then the chair getting pulled away. I'd believe the hospital people over this for sure. Because hospitals, there's a lot of really scary stories about hospitals, and because my dad worked there as a security guard, I'm sure you've heard me say it more than once. And he worked there as a RNA, a registered nurse assistant. And there's some pretty spooky stuff that happens there, especially when he was doing night shift as security guard. And it was the old hospital from back home in Dalhousie, so it's hundreds and hundreds of years old. So I would believe hospital stuff more. And those people that were recording, they've seen some shit, so they don't get, they might get spooked easy by ghost stuff, but you don't get spooked as easy, so it's more believable for me from my personal experience, you know?
Pre is working a late night shift on ambulance duty as an emergency medical technician. As he's driving the ambulance back to base, something happens that he simply can't explain. Something absolutely terrifying.
Alright, so I'm not sure how to talk about this, but
we've seen this one before.
well, first off, I've been an EMT just for a little bit, and Like, I ain't never experienced nothing like this. So as we driving back
but we've
to
seen it
base,
before.
I swear I seen a face in the rearview mirror. Like,
Tell me as soon as you can.
fuck, I need to turn this engine off though, cause like we're gonna be stranded out here.
Yeah, as soon as possible.
Oh, shit.
Hey, thank you.
I'm not trying to go back near this truck.
Wonder if that guy's still in the EMT.
No, he on it quick.
I'm surprised the other guy doesn't check.
I don't know if you see it, but can y'all see that back door? Like it just flew open. Like, can y'all? Oh, nah, what the? What was that? Can y'all see it? Nah, hell no. That, nah.
As Japri is reaching in to turn off the engine, just off camera, the back door of the ambulance flies open on its own. Japri's shocked and jumps back out, leaving his phone behind. Now he eventually returns and grabs his phone. But then Japri and his EMT partner see a strange, unexplained shadow darting back and forth inside the ambulance. Japri says he was so shaken up by this encounter that he called his employer to come pick up the ambulance. He says he just took an Uber home.
I wonder what his employer said. I would have liked to have known. I really would have liked to have known what his employer said and like his reaction to it and stuff. Because this is pretty interesting actually. But we had seen it before when we weren't watching a nuke video. Man, like, feels like a couple months ago we saw that. And his reaction is genuine. I'm wondering if, because he definitely would have known if there was like a bat or something in there, right? And the other guy might have, I'm surprised, like I said before, I'm surprised the other guy didn't go look. Unfortunately, I think my curiosity, like I would have definitely went to look, but it depends on the situation. Like I'm not trying to say that I'd be brave, but more curious to see if it was just an animal or something. That was, I don't know. But that was really interesting. Sorry, I don't mean to do that in your face. Make sure you, always post the link on the bottom. Make sure you go give him a like and stuff. And I did watch a movie. I watched some movies yesterday. So yesterday I watched Long Legs. With Nicolas Cage, and it was like actually really good. I recommend this movie. if you haven't seen it. It is a crime, and it's a bit brutal, so trigger warning. There are some kids that get killed. You don't really see it, okay? But it happens. And also I watched Night Swim, which was actually also pretty good. Let me show you a quick little trailer. It was a good movie. I recommend this. This was more of a horror.
It needs a little work, but I don't think it's gonna last long at this price.
There's a pool. Always wanted a pool. Is this everything?
We'll grow into it.
Y'all ready? Marco.
Hello. Marco.
Hello.
Marco. I hear you. You need to say something back. Ronan, Marco.
I don't want to show too much.
Marco.
I don't like trailers. I feel like they always show too much. But good movie, I recommend. Night Swim. And then Long Legs was also very good. Like, this actress, she's a really good actress. She was really, really, really good. And Nicolas Cage was really, really good. He was actually really scary. Like, real life scary. Let's watch a little bit of the trailer.
Is it scary being a lady FBI agent?
Yeah. Take a nice long look. A letter was left with the bodies. Signed with one word.
I saw a beast rise.
It was good. It was good. Like, if I'm recommending something, it's because I really liked it. It's hard to find good horror movies out there. And also, last of the news that I can think of, Zach. So this is the TV show I was trying to... Oh god, I always forget his name. Ghost. Oh, fuck. I always forget his name. Where is he? Ghost Zach. Ghost Adventures. Baggins. So, this is what I was trying to tell you guys about, and I freaking forgot what it was called, and I went and showed like an old TV show about the demon house, but this is actually what I've been seeing. So it's Destinations of the Damned. So documentary film crew, same one from Demon House documentary, and that's why I got confused to the most diabolical locations on the planet Earth. So this looks really cool. Like, it's gonna be really good. I'm super excited for this. Like, I wonder if there's a little trailer for it. October 2nd. Destinations of the Damned. I haven't seen any. Okay, 2 days ago. Here we go. I haven't seen this.
In 1985, 23,000 people died after a volcano erupted in the jungles of Armero, Colombia. Was this a horrific natural occurrence, or was it something much more sinister? Some say that 40 years before the tragedy, a murdered priest's last words, "No stone shall be left upon a stone in Armero," laid the groundwork for a vengeful curse that caused this unprecedented disaster. Is the curse still gripping Armero? I'm sending a film crew to one of the most terrifying places on Earth to find out.
Destinations of the
This looks
Damned with Zach
good.
Bagans. New series premieres with.
It's kind of lame that his own crew's not there also, because I actually really like those guys. You know, you watch people a lot and you get attached to them. But this looks really good. So I think that's pretty much it. I think I remembered to tell you guys everything, but let's be honest, probably not. And so Nuke's top 5 was, or was there 10? Yeah. The videos were good. The last 2 were good. The kid ones, I'm not a big fan of, because you never know with kids and stuff. But it's still really interesting, and I really appreciate him just bringing everything out that he can find, right? Oh, lava lamp is starting. About time you warm up, bitch. Okay, so I'm not gonna keep you here for much longer. It's been almost an hour, so stay safe. Make sure your doors are locked, your windows are locked. You never know what could happen, even if you just go outside for 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a corner store by the house, and P-Jax is like, we'll just leave the front door unlocked while we go. It's literally in front of the house. I'm like, no, we're not. The front door is getting locked. Nobody's sneaking in my house for like the 5-10 minutes that we're in the store. I don't think so, bud. Nope. So you never know. Medications. My laundry's all done, so sucks to be you. All right. Why do I feel so awkward now? I'm like, okay, bye. Have a good day. Have some sweet dreams. Have a beautiful night. Sweet nightmares. Yes, stop recording. I feel awkward now.